Hello and welcome back to Peregrin, where I may have accidentally brought up the end overlay there. Also, we're dropping frames. What? Why are we dropping frames? We shouldn't be dropping frames. Hopefully it's recording okay. Suck to drop frames. No one wants to drop frames. Right, that was an end of a chapter, that's why I did that.
A vision of it swells in her mind. What had unleashed this flood of ruin?
Humanity.
To think about Isaac, but his absence weighs upon her with the ache of an amputation. 2 years have done nothing to change that.
I mean, you know, humanity controlling powers it shouldn't have.
Abby examines the abandoned weapon aimed at the skies.
Are we trying to destroy the Albion?
The detritus of a battlefield always speaks louder of the vanquished than the victors.
It maybe looks like we were trying to destroy the Oblivion. There's a crystal there, but what can we control? I guess it's in the next area. Right. Froggo? I guess there's something off screen that we want you to bring in. Although you're putting it there, we're just bringing that guy in. Out of the blurring. Then we'll take control of him. And he shall knock this down. So yeah, I didn't see the circle for that other thing. There's one there though.
An earth-torn gorge of rock flanks Abby's path on either side. Its jagged edges have withstood a shattering bombardment.
So maybe there are some hidden out of areas that aren't so obvious, or you know, maybe I'm just missing things. And also that rock looks odd. It's like purple and crystally. Looks like it should have some sort of purpose. Right, so the creatures don't seem to be affected by the guns, so he is okay. Right, obvious is obvious. This is why it stood out a mile. Stood out a mile because it's a special interactive rock. You can't put it in the water. But I guess we want to block that and then stand him back on there so that he brings the bridge back up. I see shit, those enemies, and we almost got laser beamed there by that very slim laser beam gap where it peaks out. Hello, I can still shoot you. This is going to be deadly.
Embedded within the earth. It seems to have crashed here at great velocity.
Again, I didn't see that, but I was going in for the encounter. I am going to take possession of the gun. I cannot. I can only take that guy. They have shields. Right, we need to take the gun. Who's going to attack us? Right, you. But then we are free to kill this last one. Okay, right, so we've interacted with the rock already. So you do need to think about things and keep an eye out for the circles as well. This is a big rocket, probably a nuke.
Abby's thoughts turn again to her father. She tries but fails to recall an image of his face. A surge of panic overwhelms her. Breathing heavily, she fumbles for her comms unit and dials the enclave receiver's frequency.
Abby, are you hurt?
No, I was scared. It started. I felt it just for a second. Your features faded from my mind.
They reach inside to claim their toll. Fight it, Abby. Keep what matters most away from the clutches of vengeful gods. Now hurry. Every second in the divide comes at a price.
So you lose your memories on what is important by going into this area. But I guess that's a good defensive weapon, you know. If you don't know why you're fighting, then you might stop fighting, and that is a good. But then again, with the ECBMs and nukes and everything, you know, they're long distance weapons. We jump down. they can hardly... Right, we need to get to that totem first. You can't really steal the memories of a rocket that's already on course, unless it does affect electronics. Speaking of which, I mean, did you hear about the Facebook? Oh, there's only one thing that we can control. Oh, it's that one, not that one. And they made some robots, and those robots, right, we may be in trouble here. And we can possess them, it's okay. But they made some robots, I mean, why do people even like chatbots? But the robots are like inventing their own language, so we need to get into visible range, obviously. And so they've had to shut them down because they are dangerous, and you know, you don't know what the robots are saying when they're talking their own language. They're plotting the downfall of humanity. Who knows? Can you just do that without me having to click again? You can. That's just very kind of you. So, you know, it's like, well, also can't we just punt that into the river? That would be nice, to just nudge that off into the river. No. Punt it. No, become one with it. Become a beast with a gun in your head. He's nicely going ahead for us. Right, so now we're safe to just leave it to traverse and keep an eye out for circles. I could not see any. There may be one off the screen for all we know. You know, it could just be because it's in the next area. We will traverse. Right, so what do you have to do? Because I can just knock that with him myself. Which I will do, but then I will play with you and see what you have to do. Right. No, you're just going to go back, right? That is not something we can interact with. Let's go for a walk. Rockets and rocks, right. I guess because we haven't got the range yet. Can you just sit in the fire? You can, but you walk away. It's interesting. It's good to discover mechanics like this and have fun with the puzzle like that. Froggo is probably going to be very necessary in taking that one guy's thing away, but also we want this to go somewhere over here. Yeah. How you're going to traverse the river yourself, I don't know, but it's going to be encouragement for you to go there. We'll take yours away so that you don't come back for it. I guess it's distance blurring because it's vision blurring, and when we get closer, and that probably also affects, right, where can we dump this? There's somewhere we can dump this. Let's go have a look. Oh, you can't go out of range. Because I can't get rid of Froggo while he has that in his mouth. And I couldn't see anywhere we could place it. Which is unfortunate. Because I don't want to just give it back to him. Maybe it's over here in this screen. Maybe it was in that spot there that we wanted. Nope, we can place it here. Good, right. And then that should allow us to just leave the guy there. Right. Can we even reach you? We can if we go somewhere else, and there's a vision thing here.
Abby examines the debris of a once formidable weapon. Like all ruins, it speaks of the mortality of those who once imagined themselves invincible.
Still can't see him.
Abby
Whoops.
examines that like all
Don't want to re-investigate. I guess we'll go back from later. Because there's nowhere we can interact with him there. I guess we may need to bring that guy in there actually. Because, well, I mean, we don't need the sensor to do that. I mean, we could just take him ourselves. And obviously we can't do that yet, but we need this bridge. We'll put the bridge for you there, and then you'll be nicely attracted to that. But we can't bridge ourselves over, which is unfortunate. Anything else you can do there? No, and because he's not going to be attracted back to the thing anymore. Thank you for taking that away from me. I can just sit him in front of that. And that should be good enough, right? Now we just need to find our own way across. Maybe I can push that down. Right, let's go back to this guy. I think maybe he needs to knock this down. Otherwise, I don't know what we're gonna do. Can you... no. Is there anything you can run into over here? No. Well, you must be able to do something up here then, right? Maybe in the first room he can knock something for us to get across. Because obviously that's the totem. Why have you moved? You're not where I want you. Not at all. Right. Can you knock this? Right, I see. And then we'll use the other guy on the other side to knock it back for us, which means you need to come back into this room, please. So that I can use you to traverse. He's just going to go back to sleep. Then they can mate if they want, or do whatever they want. 420. 420 and chill. You know, I always thought Netflix and chill meant 420, not sex. Are you coming with me? I thought he was going to come with me on the boat then, because of the way he was stood. And we made it across! Any secrets over here? Nope. Secrets over here.
Abby's comms handset emits a tinny hiss. She accepts the incoming signal.
A teeny tiny hiss.
Your comms fall silent, my child. Sadness stirs your thoughts.
Who are you?
Gods leave pain intact. I still remember him leaving.
The gods don't separate pain from joy when exacting their toll. We cannot choose what we lose in the divine.
I waited outside while he spoke with the elders. After, he said barely a word. Just took his things and left.
We are not a lucky people, Abby. The prophecy is our only hope. Isaac understood. Those who are strongest have the duty to attempt the crossing.
And lose everything in the process.
But Abby no longer hears him. Tears stream onto her cheek before being whipped away by the chaotic swirl of the waste's frosty wind.
No, I just know that it's going to be coming up where it's going to be, you know, who are you? You can tell. She's not going to realise who he is. No secrets over here. I had to look. Now, I could position this guy where I wanted him, but we're just going to touch this and run. That was close! And put the rock in the way. You touched it a lot longer than I wanted it to. Right. You're going to need to move it after, so why am I bothering with that? Because I need you to touch both of them. Right. Put the rock on one. You're going to put it on this one though, just to be awkward. And then you're going to go sit there. Once it's in possession, line of sight doesn't matter. Secrets? No secrets.
She knows the Divide's tomblands contain the ruins of those who had lost a war with the gods. But seeing the twisted metal of torn earth before her still sends a shudder down her spine.
And a stutter in the narrator as well, because, I don't know, we're getting some sort of lag there. Hopefully we didn't drop a million frames. Alright, we can bring this guy through to get that. Or can we? Unless the gate's already open now. I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna try. Can we get up into that? No, she won't climb up that. What's that button do? That button probably keeps this open, right? Yeah. Okay. Do we need to traverse back to get him? Yeah. We actually need to traverse the screen. We can't just time skip it and go, well, you're with me now. Take the rock through because we need it. We have unlocked everything. Right, where are the points? Right, there's one there. And there's another rock there that we need. And then that should make it safe to traverse. And then he's got a resting point, so you know, it's clearly saying, well, he needs to rest here. So we don't need to move him because he'll make his own way to that. He should be in range, or he's not. He's made his own fireplace? Interesting. Right, this is a combat battle. Is the frog going to be useful? I don't know. I may be able to... No, there's no shift, so that we can't just go around the edge, and we don't want to enter that close to that thing. Right, let's go in. Let's think about this. Right, these guys all have shields, so that is the only one that I can take. Now I need to shoot the shooters. Right, 1 shot, 2 shot. That one is going to attack us. He signposted that a million miles away. Can we take control of... We can now. I wonder if they have any sort of control over that. I don't know how it dictates what we can control and what we can't.
Faint letters scratched upon the abandoned vehicle's paneling draw Abby's heart. The words read, "We reaped with abandon until we became the harvest."
Maybe it's tutorialization, but it does seem like it's sort of highlighting the correct enemy to take to solve the puzzle at the moment, and that maybe isn't what we want. Is there anything Froggo can do? He should be able to jump the fences. Not in here. He can click the button in the other room, that's what we need him for. Can he eat the fire? Right, eat his fire. Yeah, now you'll go up there. And I'm going to go deposit this down here somewhere maybe. Is there somewhere I can deposit it? Yeah, there's going to be a place right back here, isn't there? Yeah. And we can get rid of Froggo and take control. There might have been one in here for all I know that was nearer, but you can't see these things until the time has come. And then we'll go look in the next area, because we can't take him with us yet, so there is that issue. Now I think I may want to bring you through first. Right, well obviously we want to bring the rocks. What do those buttons do? We'll bring the rocks with us, place them on the buttons, and then we'll sit him on a button. And then we will think about combat. Combat! We don't want to put him on the closest one actually, because he might be attracted to that spawn point. So we'll place these on the closer ones and then put him on the furthest. So he's definitely not attracted to it. I'm going to call it a bonfire, even though it's like some sort of crystal thing, but it's essentially his bonfire and his spawn point. There's some sort of weird lighting effect when he goes through that transition. And he sits on the last one, maybe it will fry all the enemies. It gets rid of the guns. It works. It made combat a lot easier. I think we may have been able to win that without doing that, but it certainly made it easier. Right, take you. You rush down the gun. And then we will rush you down. And luckily we have a faster attack. Well, that wasn't that exerting, because we defeated it with puzzles.
Isaac's crossing fell silent. No contact. You must accept it.
We could have rescued him.
The others are weak. No match for the divide. Those like you and Isaac are special. I have known only a few who could endure such trials.
We didn't even try.
Look around, child. Do you not see? We are feeble against the wrath of God Rage. The divide is the tombland of those who betrayed the gods. Only ruins now remain. It is left to us to atone. Only then will the gods restore these dying lands to life.
I don't know, it's not really the gods.
Abby suspends the comm stream and continues towards the next monolith.
It looks more like a nuclear winter than the gods have come to some sort of, you know, anger and vengeance. Right, there's no other things that I can see, but there may be one hidden for all I know. Because the blurring, the distance blurring. Right, 2 holes in a monolith with some inscriptions.
Her steps slow as she approaches the second monolith. Like the previous one, its facade features a few lines of chiseled script. Abby starts to read.
The
Scene
human
transition.
machinery ripped the Oblian from the ground. The gods observed and debated their response. The twins, Or and Op, swore deathly vengeance on the humans. Their younger brother, Lys, advocated mercy. A quarrel broke out among the gods. Or and Op hacked Lys down and cast his body across the human lands he had sought to protect. Thereafter, they unleashed a vengeful rage upon the helpless humans. Ruin and suffering spread through all the lands the humans once called their home.
So, join us again for some more. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.